And it's time to leave Gibraltar. We had a great time here. We spent 4 days. We just paid the marina, and we're gonna go just across the bay here in Spain because we're gonna be cruising Spain for the next few months. So we want to enter the European community once more. So they have like a customs office over there. So I was gonna stop by and check in Joy so we can legally be cruising in Europe. Good morning, and we are now in Gibraltar. We arrived here yesterday, washed the boat, went for the city walk a little bit. Beautiful city, really nice. And today we're gonna go up to the rock, visit town a little bit, and then relax here in Gibraltar. We plan to stay here in Gibraltar maybe 2 or 3 days. The idea is to spend some time, get to know the city, walk around, get lost in the city before we get into the Med. So exciting that we are here. We're like so happy that we didn't have any whale encounters or anything like that. It was a very, very good and safe journey. So altogether now we're getting to 1100 nautical miles since we left Les Sables in France. So let's quickly recap. Early June we took delivery of our Lagoon 46 and crossed the Bay of Biscay towards La Coruña, taking us about 3 days to arrive. From there we went to Vigo with quick stops in Bayona before getting to Porto. And from Porto on we had 3 stopovers before arriving in Cascais, in Aveiro where we ran aground, Foz da Figueira and Peniche. From Cascais to Gibraltar we took our time and had several stops including Lagos, Portimão, Faro, Olhão, Guadiana and Cadiz. I think we got it right to take our time during these crossings as we got to see and explore awesome places along the way. So it has been a while. It gave us the opportunity to feel Joy a little bit better. We're getting much more used to the boat and what we need to do to make sure that everything runs smoothly here. And one of the great things about this channel is the opportunity that it gives us to meet a new cool people. Yesterday was just like that. We met Steve from Going Deep. He was just great. He was so hospitable, received us over there at Going Deep, which is a Lagoon 46 just like Joy. He just got it like in Les Sables and sailed here to Gibraltar. We've been in touch on Instagram, exchanging ideas and issues and solutions for the boats. But it's just great to meet people, and this is like one of the good things about this trip. It's not only about sailing, get to see the places that we stop, but the people that we meet along the way. It's just like unbelievable how nice they are, and they are probably gonna be very good friends for a long time. So we're excited about this as well on our trip. And we're gonna go over there to say goodbye to Going Deep. He's going to Porto Banús, just a little bit ahead of us. It's probably our next port after we leave Gibraltar. As I said, we're probably gonna stay here 2-3 days. But after that we're gonna slowly stop in the ports that we like the most in Spain before we get to the Balearic Islands. It's gonna take us probably a month to get to Ibiza, which is the destination that we feel like is the one that we're shooting for since we left Les Sables. So Steve's gonna be leaving in just a little bit, and we came here just to say goodbye. So you're leaving now?
Yeah.
Hey Theo.
This is Captain Theo.
Hey, meet Steve. Steve is our friend. We're Going Deep, Lagoon 46.
The best, Lagoon 46.
You liked it, huh?
The best.
Good deal. And this is a guy that had like several other boats before, so he really can tell the difference between the Lagoon and the other manufacturers. They're not bad.
We're not going to say the names.
Correct. They're not bad. But
we're not going to say they start with an F or end with a P.
Good deal. So how long do you think you're going to take to get to Porto Banús?
Oh, it's 4 hours. Engines today.
Oh,
engines, no wind.
But it's a beautiful day, huh?
Beautiful day. And we hope to see you in Banús.
That's right. It was great to meet you.
I've been following Ed for a year. I got a lot of good tips on my boat. A lot of the specification is down to him. A lot of the tips, a lot of the problems we avoided because of his advice, so we appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
And we've been following him for a month since we left the factory, and we finally caught up. It's been great meeting you.
Absolutely,
and your lovely
likewise.
wife.
You be safe, okay?
All right.
Take care,
See
man.
you in Porto Banús.
All right.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye. Bye.
We stayed at Queen Square Marina in Gibraltar and really enjoyed it. This marina was very clean and well ran, with excellent pricing. We paid about £40 a day. The only drawback is that you really have to pay attention and make plans in advance, since it's pretty much always full.
Alright guys.
Alright.
Take care.
And it's time to leave Gibraltar. We had a great time here. We spent 4 days. We just paid the marina. And we're gonna go just across the bay here in Spain because we're gonna be cruising Spain for the next few months. So we want to enter the European community once more. So they have like a customs office over there. So I was gonna stop by and check in Joy so we can legally be cruising in Europe.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within calling. This heavy load got under your skin. All in, you got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside. Heading for collision and denial. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in,
Vento!
breathe out. Look at the colors, colors, colors. Right. Moments pass, make this one count. Untie. You're so good at dragging yourself down. Why? Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the laser, your doubts. There's a heart gone out of rhythm in despair. Hell underwater, fighting for it. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive.
It was pretty easy to get out of that marina. There was no wind whatsoever. So it was me and Patricia. We loosed the cables, turned Joy around, and we got out pretty easy. As soon as we got to the channel here in Gibraltar, there's always wind here in the channel. So we have about 20 knots now, but we entered the Med, and in the Med there's not a lot of waves. So even though we have like 20 to 25 knots gusts, it's totally fine because, you know, Joy doesn't even move and we can move on to our next destination. Today we're going to Marbella, which is in the coast of Spain. It's going to be about a 6-hour sail. Yes, we're not going to be motoring today, which is terrific. So we're going to enjoy our time with a lot of wind, 22, 25 knots, and not a whole lot of waves. See you guys there.
Heading for collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die.
And this is how it is to sail with 30 knots of wind, true wind. The waves are not very large or anything like that, not very high, so it's pretty comfortable. The wind angle is almost here to the back of the boat, but it's been pretty comfortable. Have a look how it is inside of Joy. So how does it feel to be sailing at 30 knots of wind? Woo! And over there, right in front of us, is Marbella. And we have like an hour to go. But today was pretty good because we sailed almost 100% of the time. We just motored a little bit whenever we left Gibraltar. But after that, it was sail 100% of the time. It was pretty good. And we got top speeds of 11 knots today on sail. So we got winds up to 30 knots as we showed you guys. It was kind of intense at times, but not a lot of waves. So it worked out very well. So we're gonna get to see Marbella a little bit, and we're gonna do our entrance back into Europe, and then off we are again to the sea, to the next destination. We are in Marbella here in Spain, and even put my special shirt here because today we're gonna have to go to the police, because every time that you leave the European community, you go to Gibraltar and then you get back, you have to report back to Europe. In the case of Patricia, that she does have a passport that is not from Europe, and myself, we have to go to the police, so they stamp your passports and you're legal again here in Europe. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're here at the Marina Marbella, and we had a very good night. We were impressed with the city, beautiful city, lots of nice restaurants, lots of things to do. So we're gonna explore a little bit farther here, but after we go to the police station.